Pratte Pack, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Miller Lite. It is the clear choice when it comes to talking about my passion, and that is the life that is the National Basketball Association. You know honest Gabe Jackson, as in the big guy here who played for New Brighton, Gabe Jackson. And he went to Vanderbilt and played in Beaver, Pennsylvania, out of that great community that is where they invented the game of basketball, Midland, Pennsylvania, DJ Bradley. These guys love talking NBA, and so do I. So we're going to talk a little old school and a little new school. And we're going to begin Steph Curry, best player in the game right now, even better than LeBron James. Fact or fiction? You.
I think it's pretty much fact. Overall, with his shooting, ability to get to the basket, make all his teammates better, I'm going to definitely go with Steph Curry. I know DJ's probably going to disagree with me, but I'm going to let him.
I'm going to disagree with that. LeBron James is still the baddest man on the planet, but I'll let you go. Go ahead.
I agree with you. LeBron is a better all-around game, more powerful, more dominant. Steph has a better jumper, better handle. Other than that, you can't touch it.
We're getting ready to witness one of the greatest ever out of Philadelphia. Signs as an 18-year-old. First round with the LA Lakers. Plays his first professional game in Madison Square Garden. The greatest, and probably the closest to Michael Jordan. None other than Kobe Bryant. Fact or fiction? Gabe.
Definitely a fact. We talked about this earlier. Kobe Bryant emulated all of Michael Jordan's moves. And just like DJ said earlier, I mean, this guy watched tapes and tapes, even when he was 17, 18 years old in Europe when his father played over there. He would watch tapes and study them. So every move he made to the basket, just every cut, even having a tongue out, you know, he was a prodigy of Michael Jordan. So I want to say, I hate to see Kobe. You know, he's retiring and he's had over 20 plus years in the league. It's going to be a sad day, but definitely Kobe Bryant would be the closest thing to Michael Jordan. That's a fact.
Much love, Kobe Bryant. The man truly played in another galaxy. A tremendous athlete who better find his way to TNT or CBS and broadcast because, listen, you got a lot to say. I want to talk about best big man, okay? I do believe that Shaquille O'Neal was right there, but you got to be serious when you think of Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt never gets enough credit. I want to talk about Wilt Chamberlain. My favorite of all time will always be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because of the sky hook. But let's talk about Wilt Chamberlain, what he meant to the game, not just what he did during that era, but how he put the game literally on national television where it became a big-time favorite for people in this country.
I mean, everybody knows his 100-point game in high school and everything, but Will was dominant in the league. He could do absolutely anything inside. No one could stop him. So, yeah, I agree. Will was definitely the greatest.
Because when you played, listen, you were like 6'5", but you played like you were 7'10" and bulletproof. Man, you were flexing all the time going to the rim. Am I lying? And that's what Will did. Will used that strength to really maneuver and really fall forward into the glass, and he always had that rock above it, and he was bringing it home on the way down.
I think Will at that time, he was a freak of nature. I mean, being 7 foot at that time, I mean, he was obviously strong. Anytime he caught near the basket, just straight dominance. He's going over top of guys like it's nothing. And just like DJ said, anytime you score 100 points in any game, I don't care what level it's on. I mean, 100 points is 100 points. So, Will Chamberlain, hands down. I love Shaquille O'Neal, though. That's my other favorite big man. I was a big-time Shaq fan. You know, he brought the glory. I think Shaq kind of revolutionized, you know, in the early 90s, you know, and epitomized what a big man really stands for.
Brains and brawn, that's what the Shaq daddy was all about. Charles Barkley, too, around mound to sound. That guy could do it all, and he was strong underneath the glass. Love the old Philadelphia 76ers. Dr. J, first one to play in that rare air above the rim. But here's what we have to do, ladies and gentlemen. We also got to take a little bit of time and talk about today's game. It's going to come down to probably people like the Chicago Bulls. It's probably going to come down to the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's probably going to come down to the Golden State Warriors. Anybody else in the mix? I mean, San Antonio, they may have old legs, but listen, Tim Duncan, you never know. They always have one more in them. What do you think? How's it going to play out this year?
I think it'll be San Antonio and Golden State in the Western Finals. I'm going to take the upset with San Antonio. I don't think they can match up with Aldridge and the big men underneath. So, yeah, I'll take San Antonio from the West, and the East, I might have to go with LeBron and Cleveland. We don't like them at all, but
How can you not like it? We got 1 minute. Give me your thoughts. What do you think?
My thoughts, I think it's going to be a great matchup. It's going to be Western Conference Finals, Spurs, Golden State. I'm going to take wisdom over youth. Being I'm an older guy, I like to see the old guys capture another ring. But Steph Curry and the boys are very tough. I mean, they're reigning champions from last year, so it's really going to be kind of tough for them. I think if they push it to a game 7, it's really going to be tough for them with their older legs.
We were talking earlier about Steph Curry's dad being Del Curry, and he had a great jump shot. Greatest jump shot ever in the history of the game. This is what we're going to end on. Who?
I have to go with Steph Curry. So.
Okay.
I'm going with Steph too.
I'm going to go old school. Jerry West of the LA Lakers. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking some more NBA in the future at Paul Miller's P-Dubs. They got a bunch of HD TVs. Come down and take a shot. Have a great night, everybody.